another late night live chat with your host. We'll see how it goes tonight. Last night was really good. I just want to thank everyone that came by, hanged out, chat, and talked. Really good. Now I'm figuring out how to go live and all this stuff. Cool. We'll see how this one goes. Don't forget to hit those likes, views, and all that stuff. You never know. So we're gonna go through one of my recorders and listen to something. And I found out I don't have to do this with my mic or my DJI. I could just have it right here. You guys could hear it. Let's see what we get. There we go. Okay, that was loud. No, not that one. No, not that one. That's loud. I remember that one. That was a weird one. Oh my god. Turn the volume down. It's kind of a pain in the butt. There we go. Oh, no, no, no. Which was... Oh, I know that sound. That's the one I recorded to see if it attracts anything. That's right. That's right. Ugh. Never know what you're gonna catch. So let's see here.
I have my recorder on now. So if I miss something on here, my recorder won't.
Sorry if it's loud.
Gotta give my arm a break. I don't have a stand to put it on anything. What I do, it's one of these, but it would look weird. The birds are responding to it, which is interesting. Which I have a feeling they would.
So this one, I was out Bigfoot hunting or scouting about, see if they're still around, because I recorded a sound from a TV show. Every time I've done that, I've actually gotten response. So this is what this is.
And if you hear it in front, you'll hear the creek that you heard in the first video that's behind me now.
And I made it into a two-part
We can
video.
visit there sometime, do a video there as well. It's a pretty cool creek. Just gotta figure out a way to get down there. One thing I didn't do, I should have brought my second one, so when I'm talking, I can catch something on the other recorder. Always have two recorders. One for recording the whole thing, and the other one just in case. One for recording the whole
Thought I
thing,
heard something.
and the other one just in case.
Thought I heard something.
Well, I'm not hearing anything so far, so we're gonna call it here. And I hope you guys enjoy this kind of interesting video out in the wild looking for Bigfoot. You never know what's out in the woods that's watching. I'm AJ Paranormal.
Yeah, I'll have to go through this one with the headset. Okay, that was a different one. I gotta turn it down again. Which one was this? How's it going? Trying to remember which recording this is. Going through my recorders and trying to remember what I have on here. I don't want it too loud so it goes to the mic. Oh, this is the Labor Temple. That's what I thought. Hmm. Trinity Church. That was a good one. How's it going? Trying to remember what that was. Going through my recorder, trying to find certain sounds, and so you guys could listen. This is my second live of my channel of paranormal, Bigfoot, and UFO stuff. If anyone has any questions, just say it in chat. Hopefully, chat is on. Hope your night's going good. I have one I'm trying to look for so you guys could hear. And I can't remember if it was on this one or my other one. I have this one here and this one. How's it going? Turn the volume up a little bit. Gotta pause it. How's everyone's night going? Hey, Brian. What are you up to? Okay, which one was this? Yeah, this is my second live. Last night I had my first one. It was real fun. We all talk about ghosts, Bigfoot, and UFOs encounters. And what I use for when I go ghost hunt. What are you up to? And I'm using a DJI mic right now. Oh, nice. What kind of scary videos? What was I doing? I forget I turned this on. This mic is so good. Why was I cut short? Yeah, I need to go through this. Oh, nice. See, that was an EVP right there. The end part, you'll hear a friend of mine talk and then a voice over a voice, and that was an interesting one. That was at a place called Trinity Church in Washington, or Everett, Washington. And that place is really haunted. It has really interesting stories. Has a very, very active, I could tell you. I think that was from Trinity Church. Not sure why that's on. That one is done. Sorry about that. Let's see where. Well, nice. Who are you watching besides me? Oh, hold on. Helicopter's going by. There's that airplane. Or is he over here? Oh, yep, he's right there. As you can tell, I'm outside my backyard because it's nice out, clear, and not raining. Last night I did the same thing. It was real fun hanging out with everyone to chat with. We'll see who all drops by. I watched one earlier today. It was real funny. These guys were reacting to TikTok videos that were supposed to be spooky, real, and they were horrible faked. It was funny.
The house, EVP, Anthony, in the closet.
Which one is this?
To bathroom and bathroom.
Awful. Can't remember which one this is. Yeah. Oh god, I hate that noise. Sorry about that. That was a friend's REM pod going off. No, that one was done. Definitely need to re-go through my recorders. Thanks for the like. So last night, I forgot to put the clip in my description down below. Me and chat heard a sound coming from that direction, and it was interesting. I did a clip of it, and I forgot to put it in the description. We couldn't figure out what it was. Where I'm from, we have coyotes, bears, mountain lions, and bobcats. I couldn't figure out what it was. You can actually see it in the clip where I go like that going, what the hell was that? I've had my fair shares in paranormal that I could actually go, oh, yep, that's normal.
Seriously, swear to God, dude, it took like months to go through everything. Try bigfooting it's even worse because you have to listen to every single thing with your ear. Yeah. But
What was
I'm a
this?
birder and I do lots of other stuff in the woods, so I actually learned how to listen to them because.
I'll go through that later.
Sorry.
Oh my god, that was Alex.
This is Fairhaven, top floor.
Fairhaven. Which one was Fairhaven? I have a lot of recording that I do. Not easy to remember. One thing I've learned, when you do recording, do where you are, what time you are, and who you're with, so you don't ruin your recording. Yeah.
On the far side on Friday. Is there anybody that's on this floor that would like
Sorry
to talk
about
to
how
us?
loud it is. You're probably wondering how I have light to have a Halo battery that's plugged in to my light here. I'm gonna have to go through that. Definitely gotta re-go through these.
Top floor, get in the camera.
Definitely gotta go through those.
Now, I just listened. EVP.
Sorry about that. What the hell is that about? I recorded frogs. They're fun to listen to.
EVP device, gray, at the slide.
Oh, there's the park. So this one is my recent investigating. A few months back, I went to, like, maybe February. I went to a park. I don't know what that was, but that was weird. To investigate. All I brought was my phone, my gimbal, my recording devices, my little spirit boxes, EMF spirit boxes. I had one on a slide, one in the back of the playfield, and one on my seat, just in case. One of the EVPs is this one.
Gray slide, next to the EMF detector.
Wait, let me turn the volume up. Okay, there we go. So it's just me by myself at 11 o'clock at night, like this, investigating. Yeah, there was traffic for some reason at that time. How's everyone's night going? This is what it takes to go through your evidence to make sure you have all the good stuff so you don't miss anything. That's me talking. So what I did is I have this device, this little guy, on a slide on the playfield next to each other while I'm getting ready for doing this kind of thing. Getting my camera ready to film and this on. Oops. Did I start that? Yeah, I did.
EVP device, gray.
Sorry about that.
At the slide, gray slide, next to the EMF detector.
Might hear something. Yeah, right there. Listen. Something's right there, right when I put it down. Can't wait to go through these and actual raise the volume up on them a little bit so you can actually hear them. Thanks for the like. I see that. I do have a recent video that I posted. It was a priority. Me and Beardo. He did a funny video about fakers, and it was funny to do. There's a part in the video. It's in the description down below. Yeah. There's a part in the video that I did. I couldn't help it. Somebody threw a teddy bear and made it look like it was a spirit, and I fell down laughing. It was that funny. I'll put you right here for now. so my hands could get warm. You guys could probably hear it. So this thing here is better than a cat ball. I can tell you that for a fact. You can't you can't do anything to this. You just put a battery on, it's automatically on. So when a spirit or whatever goes by it, like a bug or something, this will go. Sometimes it works. It does that. It works really good. You can get them on Etsy and Amazon. They're called spirit boxes. I call them little EMF boxes. I have this one here, then another one next to me that's far from it. Now, why is it getting louder? God, that's just traffic. It's not even wind or anything. It's weird. Right there, if you see these, they're little lights that's in front of me on my trellis. This right here is a door behind me, and this is my bedroom here. So you got a closet here and a bedroom there. Left the light on just in case. Sometimes something goes through. Thanks for everyone that's lurking. If you want to chat, go for it. If you don't worry. Yeah, I'm kind of far away from the recorder, so you don't hear me very much. But you hear the traffic. Thought I heard something. I heard something there. Interesting. What I can't wait to do is go through the videos I did of that park and catch the same sound on there that I did on these. Yeah, that static that you're hearing is traffic going by. It's not even wind, because it wasn't windy. So who are you watching scary videos from? I have to plug in this guy to charge. I just noticed the battery's going dead already. So again, this is on a slide with this guy, and I'm walking around doing videos. So, oh, here I come.
I moved it from that little spot over there, and I put it over to this slide here, just because. And it's not being active.
So, the reason why I wanted to do a solo creepy park investigating is I've seen people do it all the time, and I thought to try my little park that I have up the street, and who knew I would catch something.
Active. But the recorder next to it is. Do you like going down slides?
Sorry about that.
This is going to be fun to edit. Oh, yeah.
It was. It then will be.
You walk up here, go into that little tunnel, or come down these stairs, you know. Sorry. Down here, and into that, and do it again. Would you like to go down to the slide?
Always ask questions.
It's being quiet, so I'm gonna let this be for this is the side.
Thought I heard something there.
We got this up to the side, so if I'm not
Yeah, I'll be right back. I need to go get the charger for this. Thanks for the likes again. Chair, you're in charge. Chair stream. Watch the views go up because of it. As you can still hear me because I'm using my mic. Okay. Almost fell. Wow, this thing really works well. Wow, this thing really works well. That was me on the TV. The strength of this mic is really surprising. The adapters on my cell phone, I'm really surprised. But I need to take it off my... Yeah, I'm back, baby. Sorry about that. I have to plug this guy in. Sorry about the noise. I'll put it right next to me. Yep, it's definitely going dead. See, this is the DJI mic. It works really good. All it takes is a USB port to plug it in. Let's see. Yep, it's plugged in. So you don't really have to have it on you. You can just have it next to you and all that. So what's neat about the DJI mic, comes in a little case. You get it on Amazon for like $200. I got it as a Christmas gift. So if anyone's got any questions, sorry, just let me know. I've been doing paranormal, UFO, and Sasquatch for almost 8.5 years. I was part of a really good team until they moved. Well, 2 people did. That's that one. Okay. Let's check the other one. So what's neat about these, they take AAA batteries. They don't take a lot of power. It's getting cloudy. Ooh, I see stars. Neat thing about this recorder is it's got speakers here and a mic, 2 mics and a speaker. I don't need that. Thank you. I gotta turn it down real quick because I can't remember what I was on.
EVP device, black device, in the tunnel.
Oh yeah, this one. So at the playground, this is the one that was in the back of the playground. Because I always have them in a certain circle. So if one thing misses, the other one won't. So on the playground, there's a tunnel that they have for the kids to walk through. And I put it right there, and check this out.
Hand right there. That's creepy. Looking at the device. There's nothing there. Over here.
My gimbal was acting up. That hurts them. Yeah, that was me. I don't know why I hear music when there wasn't any music. Was this me? Did I hurt something? Oh, that was me. Yeah, that wasn't me. This is what it takes to go through your recording devices. Usually I have a headset on and listen to it, but I wanted to share it with you guys. I don't know what that sound was. Oh, that's me. Me explaining how I set up everything. Is this the mid-range one or the... I can't remember. That would have been interesting if I caught that. God, the traffic's still at 11 o'clock. Switching hands. Why is that getting louder? Yeah.
Sorry about the traffic again if you're hearing it. Got 2 batteries left on my hand device. So I'm not going to be here for very long.
If you recognize this is waiting your time. It's weird that it got louder for some reason. So, at the playground, there's a bathroom, but it has nothing, music or anything, so I don't know why I'm hearing music. It wouldn't surprise me. Don't be rude. Go away. There's always a troll of people. And people told me Irish people are supposed to be funny, not rude. Going through my recording device for when I went out to investigate ghost hunting. So I thought to share what it goes through to go through devices. Because I use 3 recorders and my tablet for recording EVPs, electronic, electronic voice phenomenon, things that you can't hear but your recorders can hear. What are you up to tonight? Or just what time it is for you? I'm also charging my mic as well. Thought to go live at nighttime because it's nice and clear and I see stars. Okay, you don't need to keep. Yeah. What are you up to today? I went out at a park and investigate, see if I could catch any spirits. Oh, nice. What time is it? Almost 12, probably. Yeah, almost 12 a.m. here. Where are you from?
Yes. Not now, but
Can't read your name because it's in a different language. Usually when I go through these, I use a headset and listen really hard. If I catch anything, I'll put it on another device and mark it where that is and go through it again, which is always fun to do. So recording devices, always make sure they're full when you're going out ghost hunting or Bigfoot hunting, especially those two. I've been in the paranormal for um, almost almost 9 years now. It just turned my 8th year, and I started this channel last year in September, I think. And I thought, why not? And get these fakes off of YouTube and Facebook. And I used this little guy here called a spirit box. Well, they called it. I call it a little EMF box. When something flies by, this little light goes off. And I've tested it. What triggers it? One, it's a bug with wings, triggers it once in a while. Your lint off your clothes does it when it's a fresh, clean clothes. Air or wind causes it too. Sometimes your records will catch more stuff than this. Thanks for the like and the heart. I wish it shows who likes, because I can't tell who it does. Thanks for the hearts. It takes a lot to go through these and videos. Oh, nice. Good for you. I've been doing it for 8.5 years, and I've had my fair shares. I had here's a interesting story. Years ago, in my apartment, which I know for a fact is haunted, nice. I've seen my fair shares of UFOs, paranormal, Bigfoot. The only thing I haven't seen yet is a sea monster. crossing my fingers on that one of these days. There's a place called Okanagan Lake up north from me. They have sightings up there once in a while. I don't use white noise boxes. I can't stand them. There's a group that uses them during the day, and when they're trying to introduce a place, that thing's always going off. It drives me nuts. Last night was my first live being on this page. Oh no, you're fine. I'm up in northern Washington, but yeah, the apartment I know for a fact was haunted. I've had many encounters with something. One night, it's also in the description down below as well, or over here, wherever it is, where I'm from. Um, what is it? Oh yeah. I was getting ready to lay down in bed. It's 11 o'clock at night, or 2 a.m. Just about to lay down, and all of a sudden, a woman's voice came out of nowhere saying, "Not alone." I got up so fast that I ran from the room I was in into the next room and said, "Not going back into that room." That surprised me hella fast. I wish I had one of these during the time that happened. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So the next day, my roommate that was in the living room sleeping on the couch. He was like, "Did you? I saw something last night going really fast." I was like, "Yeah, me." And I told him exactly what it was, what I did, and all that. And one, my mind was going through that, thinking it was either my upstairs neighbors or one of them. I asked the one upstairs. It wasn't them. I was hoping it was, but it wasn't. Because my window is just like this right here. My bed's this way. And, they could have messed with me. No, of course not. No. And so, yeah. Yeah. No, I've had a few encounters of relatives and friends come and visit me at that apartment after they died. My great uncle died, and I didn't know it until the next day. He came and visited me, and he's never been to the place. I was in the kitchen one night, walking, getting food, walking back into the living room, and all of a sudden, like, okay, that's a little different. And hi, you never been here before, and he just did this and gone. Yeah, I've had that happen before. Um, my gimbal, once I have my stand that I use my phone on, will act up once in a while. I don't know if it's because it fell in water a few months back or what it was. What's the battery doing on the mic? That's okay. Now he's already gone. I don't do the boards. I have enough time to talk to them. Wasn't the only one that visited me too. My friend who was a motorcycle rider um, died from a motorcycle crash, and I didn't know it until the next day. He came and visit me the same time, or not the same time, the same way that my uncle did, my great uncle did, and except for he didn't do this, he just stood there going and nodded his head, and I'm going, oh, well, I guess everyone's visiting me tonight or at this apartment that's never been here, which was weird. But yeah, paranormal is interesting. UFOs. You'll third eye. You probably would like this video. I have a video. I believe it's on this channel. A few years ago, during 4th of July, and I know people are going to say it's just fireworks, just lanterns. No. This thing went like this, and it disappeared. You can see it on the video that I did. You can see it going. Yeah, that's exactly what they were doing. They were moving on. Yeah, I have one video of UFO so far. And I've had my fair shares of UFOs. I had one last year, my last one that I've seen for a long time. I went outside of this place here. Uh, I looked at, and I know what the space station looks like. I know what a satellite looks like, and this thing, and the planet. Planets get confused with UFOs. Come on, people. And space stations. And Starlink. God, that one's a funny one. Cool. It should say 4th of July UFO. I can't remember which one the title. You probably have to scroll down a little. It should have the word UFO on it, not UAP. Thanks for the likes. Um, let's see. Oh yeah. So I'm outside looking at this, going, "Ooh, that's a big planet." Thinking it was a planet. Oh, nice. Yeah. Penelope. Oh, nice. So this UFO or thing I'm seeing, just looking there, all of a sudden it got bigger and bigger, and then took off. I'm like, yep, that was one of them. So the weird thing is, 5 minutes late, because I'm still going, oh, and all of a sudden the International Space Station goes right by, and I was like, I wonder if they saw that. Yeah, I've had my fair shares besides the one that I just told you guys. There's a place in 𝑀𝑦, Washington called Northern State Hospital, well, Park. That is a hot zone for UFOs. I had one go from like this and go right into the mountain. And that was really straight, or hill, mountain, whatever you want to call it. So the one I saw in the sky was 5 times bigger than the International Space Station. That was the weird thing. That was how big it was compared to the 𝑀𝑦. Yeah, Northern State. I've ghost hunted there. Um, the wildlife there is really neat because you see deer there. Let's see. One thing I saw, somehow everyone didn't see, there's a family of deer that's coming out of the wild, out of the woods, and you can see just, oh, I saw, because I know for a fact what it is. Standing in the woods, just going like this, looking at the deer, like, good, maybe. I don't know what it was thinking, and then all of a sudden does this and looks at me and going, like, oh, you're here too. Great. Oh, hold on. No, don't ask that. Well, I could imagine. I saw the earthquake that you guys had there. That was interesting. The only UFO I haven't seen yet is a triangle. I've heard that's supposed to be like the hardest one, the rarest one to see. Oh, you look stupid. Not you guys. Wow, you slept through that? I'm surprised. Yeah, I can imagine. I'm surprised you slept through that. A 4.5 is a good size one. We get them up here sometimes. But in Tennessee, I have old places. Nope, I don't. Sorry, I don't. There's always a troll on lives. So, shoo. Yeah, there's the triangle ones I've heard are supposed to be the rarest to see of UFOs. Of course, someone's honking their horns. Idiots. The name you have there, you must be too. Yeah, whatever, dude. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, about maybe 45 minutes from me, there's a fault line as well. We get a lot of trimmers here. Well, so do you. And we have a thing called the triangle here that's just like Bermuda Triangle, but not as bad. That gets a lot of UFO sightings. Dude, go away. Sorry about that. Oh, nice. I bet you get a lot of shaking. Sorry to get rid of a dumb troll being a troll. Just typical. It's YouTube for you. The biggest earthquake I ever been into was a 7.5, and I was working during this time. You can see the road do this, going up and down like this. I saw the telephone poles do this. It was like, woo. We were putting sand inside of an old swimming pool that the lady wanted to get rid of. She didn't want to take it out and get rid of it, but she just wanted to bury it. She thought we were hitting her balcony because of that. I thought it was funny as hell. Can't read that, sorry. Oh, I don't need a place. Only English, I can't read that. Skinwalkers, we don't have them up here. That's all Nevada stuff. Bigfoot, I've had many different encounters with. Um, I came across a family of four at one time during a supermoon, and they were all doing this, looking up at the supermoon. Airplane coming by. Sorry, I can't. Oh, okay, thanks. Yeah, it doesn't have a translating thing on YouTube for some reason. Yeah, there goes the airplane. So, yeah, that's the second time I've seen them, but not in that way. They were all standing there, all six of them, I think. I know there was another one because he was hiding in the bushes. Okay, cool. Sorry about the airplane. You're probably hearing that more than on the mic. Mendez. Where's that from? California? Yeah, I'm up in northern Washington. We have like Bigfoot here, UFOs, paranormal. Trying to think what else do we have here. Oh yeah, pug watching, a spirit thing that can go after people and make their lives miserable. Or because of somebody messes with some lands. That was a car. Hey Teresa, how's it going? How's your night? Oh, okay. Man. Is it Minnesota? I know, right? I didn't even think of that until after. This is my Bigfoot sweatshirt. It's cold out. And then I got the Wayne and Yutani. I thought the Transformers 1 movie was really good. I was really surprised how well they did that one. Yeah, I bet you get a lot of earthquakes over in over that area, that fault line. Nice. Yeah, there's a Bigfoot right here, like, and then you got the forest here. This actually, if I had a UV black light, or I think this glows. I can't remember. Does this glow? Nope, it doesn't. Nope. Because I like being up late and I wanted to go live again. I was live last night for the first time, and now I'm live again, going through EVP devices, talking about stories. And last night we actually caught something that wasn't part of my devices, and I'm still trying to figure out what it was. And there's an airplane coming again, and it's only like almost 12. Last night I was up for 3 hours live. Surprisingly, it went well. I have a fence over there last night. No, I don't know anybody in the American forces. Let me see. Oop. Now, why did that go off? That doesn't have a timer. That's 20. Oh, the battery's at 29. Oop. Sorry about that. Sorry about that again. Oh, brightness. Oops, sorry. Battery's going dead already. That's weird. My mic fell. Let's see. How's the battery on it? Oh, that's good. Is it 6? No. Yeah, that's 61%. How did that go off? Hmm. Weird. Oh, sorry. Not seeing chat. Um, sorry, my light went off for some reason. Not sure how. I'm not sure what it was. Chat heard it last night. That was a car. And I made a clip of it, but not short yet. It was an animal sound. But I'm not sure what kind. No, okay, cool. So you must have been one of the lurkers that just lurked. Yeah. This is a DJI mic. Works really good. Guess I can't have two things at once charging. That was weird. Where is... Hold on. Here, get a little closer. There. I'm using a Halo battery charge. Works pretty good. I don't know why it turned on. Weird. The receiver that I have for this mic was going low, so I had to charge it too. Sorry about that. So behind me is my house that I live in, and once in a while I'll have something walk through and never know. These are like little lights that are in front of me. Cool. Yeah, me and Chat heard, I went like this. We heard like a howl from something. We couldn't figure out what it was. And I forgot to put the clip in the description. I'll make a short of it soon. Sorry about that. I had to move that to get it charged. Paranormal is going ghost hunting. You know, finding if you believe in ghosts, spirits, demons, if you want to, angels and whatnot. Things that are not alive anymore, but you could hear them on recording devices. Once in a while, you'll have like your family members, and they come and visit you. Oh, nice. Paranormal, I've been in it for like 8.5 years. I've had my fair shares of them. UFOs, Bigfoot. The only thing I haven't seen is a sea monster. Both. I do see them and I do hear them once in a while. Not here anymore. They kind of moved on. Not sure what that was, but okay. I've had... Oh, nice. Visitations is interesting. I had my ex-girlfriend that died last year visit me, and, she was saying her buys, was very interesting. But of course she did. She had to come and say bye to me. Something happened to her, and I wish I knew what. Somebody found her laid down flat. Yeah, I'm not afraid either. I've had my fair shares with spirits. I had at a place called the Demon House, a pug watching scratched my ankle at one time. Turned around, which I can remember to do a video about. I turned around, had my phone at the time, not this one. I wish it was this one. At the time, took a fast picture, one-time picture, and there's a little critter. You can see in the picture a little critter sitting on the bed with a grin on his face, and that was like, what? So it's not what everyone thinks it is? No. It's a spirit that annoys you, like a gremlin. Just not as bad. The house itself has been on TV so many times. And don't forget to hit that like button so anyone that's new here, if you have any questions or whatnot, just let me know. Interesting. You gotta be worried. You gotta be careful with those ones. The kid ones you gotta watch for the kid spirits because they're not always a spirit. there's something else. On one of my ghost investigatings at a bar, I could imagine. I'm sitting down watching the DVR, watching people over here, people downstairs, people upstairs. We had cameras everywhere except for where I'm sitting, of course, and nothing was turned on yet. My camcorder is charging, and all of a sudden, behind me, I hear this woman's voice saying, "What are you doing?" And I'm explaining her what I'm doing like I would if anyone that's alive behind me. And I'm explaining this, and then it all of a sudden hits me, going, "Oh, good." Um, it just hit me, going, "Wait, they're down there, they're up there. Who the?" And all of a sudden, I hear a kid laugh about maybe 2 feet from me, going, and there's no kid at the investigating at all. And I take my camcorder, which I'm looking forward to the video of that. I take my camcorder up, unplugged it, turned it on, put the record on, and all of a sudden I come around the corner. I keep seeing a head popping up and moving. And you can actually see in the video, it's not on here yet. I'm trying to look for it. I want to clear it up and see what actually dropped. It actually picked up something and dropped it and ran. That was interesting. Huh. Usually dogs, if the spirit isn't harmful, they won't act up. Sorry about that. Thanks for the likes. Yeah, usually if a dog doesn't feel harmful from a spirit, huh? Oh yeah, hour 7. Yeah, what's the battery doing? 62%. Yeah, I can't figure that's what you meant. Yeah, dogs no, just like cats no. Oh, there's that. Don't want that. This is called. I call it the EMF box, but it's on Etsy. You get these as a pack of 6. You could put these in places where you think a spirit is going to be, and this is what it does. It lights up. And you can't manipulate this. You can't do anything to make it worse or make sound. It's basically a REM pod, but smaller. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, some animals just no. They probably knew who it was, so they didn't really react to it. So I'm using a DJI mic, and the receiver's on my phone, which is charging. All right. Later, Penelope. Check out the video down below in the description, wherever it is. I'm not sure where it is on this. On my tablet, I can see, but my tablet's charging. But there's a video that I made for a friend of mine, and it was funny. Check it out, and don't forget to check out that UFO video, too. It's not down in there, but it's in the video area. It was very interesting. Thanks for coming by. Oh, I probably won't be on very long. Well, that's the thing. Ghosts, if they die at a certain age when they're young, will stay that young as a ghost, which is makes sense. If you die that way and 30 years later, you still look the same. That's why. I've had a child ghost grab my ankle and try to take me off my bed, and I even asked, what the hell? What was that about? Why? They just wanted me to get up, I guess. I don't know. The father ghost thought it was funny. Sometimes you'll have attachment spirits with you to protect you and see how things are. Um, my dad's dad, that died years ago, he watches us like a hawk. Oh, that's funny. I've actually seen a wheelchair in a video. I had friends that went to a place called Skycomas, Washington. There's a place there that's a really neat old building. Oh yeah, like myself, I've seen them, heard them. I'll pick up an item. I know for a fact I'm sensitive. Um, I don't get headaches like some people will if they're very high sensitive. That's why we have these EMF devices to help us figure that part out. I'll pick up an item or touch something. Like if this was like a very, very old house, very, very old, like 18s to early 19s, I could sense what happened to that place. Huh. That's good. That's what you want to do. If it's active, very active, and it's not hurting me, sorry. And if it's doing that, that's one of the best ways to get rid of them. Yes, some people can be very sensitive to spirits. Like happening to her, this one here. Some ghosts like being known. Some don't want you to know that they're around. Uh, I had something happen to me, and I think that's why I see them. I didn't have it, well, kind of had a near death experience, but not really much, if you call it that. But I've always been active to spirits and ghosts and them upstairs. I don't have to like them to know that they're around. Just stop bugging me. Especially the ones, down there. We had a house tear down. I know what that means. No way. Sorry about that. I'm not sure. Give me another monitor. Sorry about that. I don't know why it did that. Can't see because the yellow. There we go. No, that had been creepy for her. I'm not sure why it's. That's what I'm doing. There's no monitor. Oh no. What monitor? Yes, I know. Sorry about that. But I read what you said, but for some reason YouTube's being weird with it. Yeah, that one I would worry about. If they're crawling in your bed like that, that's not a good sign. That could be easily a pretender. I don't know why it marked that for. Weird. Try saying something else. Yeah, if your message is being blocked for some reason or held for review, that's not me, that's YouTube. For some reason, it didn't like something that you said. Weird. No, it's just my door. These are just lights that's over there. That's my shadow. If this thing moves by itself, then I would worry. See, that's just my shadow. That's a door. Once in a while, I'll get a glimpse of something. What other mods? I don't have mods. I am looking at a video soon. I was looking at, what was it? Yeah, people thought the same thing. Like that one there looks like eyes. That one, I mean, that looks creepy just as is. Yeah, because I had encounter when I was 10. Was it my grandpa? Yeah, it was my grandpa that came down visit at nighttime while me and a friend of mine were having a sleepover. And my friend goes, dude, there's someone in your house. I'm like, that's just my dad probably up walking around. And nope, he just came like this and went into my grandma's room. Um, I guess he was visiting her and didn't know that we were there. And that was funny. Now, finding out that I could sense things, I think that's because I got struck by lightning twice. And that, yeah, it does look like eyes right there. Would make a good, if this thing blinked, like that, that would be funny. They're all harmless. It just all depends on how the person lived and how the person acted as if they were people at one time. There are some spirits that will go after you for no apparently reason, like the pug watchin. The pug watchin is a Native American folklore creature spirit-ish, which is it is. It's a little creature, not like this. It's like think about gremlins, but smaller and more active-ish, less demolishing than anything. I heard one time, saw one time, but heard it once. That was the weird thing. The ones that don't attack you are the ones that watch you over you, that protects you from final destination moments. You know what I mean? I've had my fair shares of spirits and ghosts and angels and stuff that, of course, I know they're around. I'd be surprised if there's one right here next to me, giving me the middle finger, explaining why. Now, that would be a funny video. I don't fake any of my videos. I make funny memes. I make fun of fakers because they need to be made fun of because they're bad at what they do, especially the ones on TikTok. Yeah. Like I said, there are harmless ones. It just all depends. Both. It can be easily be both. You have a guardian angel on one side. You got your family member on the other side that wants to protect you, but they don't know it. Here's the thing. Some people, when they die, they don't know that they're dead. That's the weird thing. Not on these recorders. On another one that I don't have anymore, I had a EVP, electric voice phenomenon. If you can't hear with your own ears, you'll hear it on your recorder. You know, these guys here. I asked, did you know that you're dead? And when I went through the recorder, not this one, when I went through the recorder, it's like, I'm dead? How? And I'm like, okay, that was, nope, not listening to that one again. It was in a guy's voice. Sometimes they know and they don't know. And some of them just move on. Like the one in this house here, these ones here that was in this house, they moved on. They just ignored me because I ignored them. The ones that protect you are mostly your guardian angels, your relatives. Yeah. When you hear them just with this, not just with your ears, yeah, that's, you know. I had a few years ago when I was in my parents' house, I was walking down the hallway because I kept hearing, going, who the hell is in the house? It's just me. You know, when you hear phantom footprints, that's even more creepy and cool at the same time. And yeah. So what happened was on the hallway was somebody called me on the phone talking to me about something. I told her about the phantom footprints. Well, that wasn't the only thing. All of a sudden, down the hallway, a screaming spirit was trying to come at me, and I went like this, and the thing went in flames for some odd reason. I haven't done that in a long time. That hurt. And it went down. And she thought I was watching. She thought I was watching a TV show when she heard the screaming. It's like, no, I'll talk to you later. I'm like, well, that was different. Yeah, I hate when I have a hair in my face. But I guess that thing was trying to do some harm to me, and my instincts just told it no, and it went poof. It went in flames, and then if I wasn't on my phone, I probably would have, you know. But having a witness hearing it is even better. One thing that helps me when I go out paranormal and hunt ghosts and stuff is wearing a piece of meat aid. They do. They do. They definitely do. So if you've seen the movie Constantine, there you go. Some no, some don't want you to watch them. My rule is I don't use the white noise boxes because of that reason. Oh, I thought I saw something. The white noise boxes can bring in trouble. And it's a fake thing, especially the app. Now, the board is another way to bring in trouble. That thing, I've had a flint get thrown at me at one time, and I'm like, I'm just standing here not doing anything. Why are you throwing that at me? When my friends there are the ones that are asking the questions, you know? You know, the planchette that, your friend are moving and whatnot, like that thing. They know for a fact that they see you. They know that you're sensitive. The house that I went into was a very, had a very dark history of the place that I could tell that the spirits have been trapping other spirits to stay there to make it more dark. My dad swears today that he saw the door go poof, slam right when I walked in there, and I didn't hear it close. I didn't close it, and luckily enough, I got rid of certain ones. Luckily, I kept a few there. What was funny is about maybe 20 feet there was a cemetery just down across the street from me. Most of those ghosts got trapped in that house because of that cemetery and that spirit that was in that house. Not sure what happened to it, because when I walked into that house, everything got quiet. So if anyone remembers this movie, The Frighteners, what is it? The guy that sees ghosts, you can see him playing his day, like the blue color. Oh, I hear frogs. Who remembers that movie? Frighteners. Is this still on? Yeah, that's still on. Battery's doing good. I wonder why that went off. Weird. There's a part where I think it was the ghost that was to the girlfriend that went to that crazy house, that crazy lady that was murdering people. You could tell that the house had bad vibes. Houses could have bad vibes because of what happened to that place. Arguing in the house can attract things. Throwing things. Poltergeist, I could tell you about that. I'm not sure what that was. Somebody must have a speaker outside. Now, poltergeist is another thing a lot of people get it a little bit wrong. It's not a vengeful spirit. Well, it kind of is and kind of isn't. It's actually yourself. Poltergeist has. Oh, thanks for the likes. I just saw it. Poltergeist have. It's a human thing and a spirit thing. Something like that. It's somebody that's a very. I forgot what it was. Somebody told me about it, and I was very surprised. Now, stigmata, that's a true thing there. That has nothing to do with bad spirits at all. A lot of people get that wrong, too. Yeah, I don't know if you guys heard that sound. I'm not sure what that was. So, poltergeist could easily be either a spirit or a person that's a very high sensitive person that has lost control of their life and is just throwing things around. I think that's what the guy told me about it. Now, stigmata. Oh, yeah, stigmata, yeah. That was actually based off of a true story. That I've actually met someone one time. Oh, I'll get to that one in a bit. Another story I'll talk about is if you guys remember the movie Fire in the Sky, don't you come down when I'm talking about you guys up there. But I've actually met a person that was a stigmata related. And it was the person that you could tell that person's vibe was weird as hell because of what happened to them. They still today have the markings of a stigmata. And that was the weird thing. Stars. And yeah, it's a true event that happens to people when something invades them. And it has nothing to do with demons or anything. It has to do something with them up there. A little bit. And other stuff. Now, who remembers the movie Fire in the Sky? That UFO abduction. movie. I got to meet the guy, the actual adoptee guy. Yep, I have. Creepy as fuck. I'll never watch that movie at night. Or Signs at night. That creeped me out. When Signs came out on DVD, this is how old I am. It came out in DVD. I watched it at the wrong time. I didn't sleep for 2 days because of that movie. That made me go, what was that sound? What was that? What? Don't you dare come off with that. Oh, I bet. Fourth kind. Was that the one where the kid got abducted? Where the family was trying to fight them? Yeah, that movie was creepy. Thought I heard something. Talk about UFOs, and all of a sudden I hear sounds. Not what I want to hear. Signs was a good movie. It was a very interesting UFO movie. Signs, Fire in the Sky, and the fourth kind. Don't watch them at night. Well, Fire in the Sky, you can because it's um, a true event movie. The other two are just creepy as fuck. Yeah. And it was actually, I think the fourth kind was actually based off of a true event that happened to a kid that never came back. Oh no. Oh no, I think I know which one you're talking about now. It just, the one in Alaska, right? Is that the one you're talking about? Which one was I talking about? Yeah, now you know which one you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that one. That one was, yeah. That one was creepy as hell. And that one was actually based off of a true event as well. The fourth kind, the fire in the sky. The lady lost her mind. What's the other one? The one with the family that they were trying to save the kids, and I don't want to say their name because I know what they are. Oh yeah, it was. He went and bought a dog to protect them, and at night, and they went and visit a guy that had the same thing that happened to them. Yeah, Nome, Alaska. That place has a lot of history. Signs was a good one. Creepy as hell. I will never watch that at nighttime again. Thanks for the likes. And those who are lurking, keep on lurking. Talk about UFOs and looking up. Wouldn't surprise me if one's watching. And it's a clear night too, right? But you can tell easily by the fakes, like Blair Witch. That movie freaked out a lot of people and made people sick and made people think that was real. Then you got Blair Witch 2, which was better, but when you find out that the people were not real, that pissed off a lot of people. Now, Bigfoot, I can tell you easily, if you see videos that people are talking about how they have cloaking, no, they don't have cloaking. They don't have the predator thing. Ugh. I actually debunked a video on here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It scared everyone because it was the first time ever a movie was like that. I mean, Evil Dead was a little different, but second one was just messed up what they did. And then they came out with another Blair Witch, a reboot. I know Blair Witch for a fact, not the movie, but the story itself is actually real. But yeah, Skinwalkers, that one's still a mystery. And then what's the other one? Um, Beast of Bry Road. I know for a fact that's a different kind of Bigfoot. It's not your normal type of Bigfoot. I have a friend. Oh yeah, it is. Yeti is something else. They're finding more info about it. And yes, paranormal, Bigfoot, UFOs are all real. Sea monsters, spirits, ghosts, Yeti. There's too many explanation. There's too many sightings that has no answers why they shouldn't be, but they are. I've had my fair shares of Sasquatch, UFOs, spirits, phantoms, apparitions, and stuff. Nope, Bigfoot is real. My favorite encounter I had one was I was actually not looking for them, and it's always that way too. I'm from the Pacific Northwest. We've got a whole bunch of them here. Oh yeah, the Beast of Bry Road is an interesting story about that one. Oh nice. Oh nice. That's very cool. Oh good. Yeah, everyone's had their moments of spirits and ghosts. I've been doing it for 8.5 years. I took a 2-ish year break. I thought last year, have my own channel for it. Talk about my encounters about this big beastie thing and ghost and go through my recording devices. I did until I saw an 8-foot beast that looked at me, looked at my equipment, looked at me, and did this and walked off. And I kept seeing them after that. I had one throw a branch at me thinking it was a person doing it, but there's no way a person can grab a person can't grab a branch and twist it like that. I seen it was a size 18 footprint one time, and it shouldn't have been there. Cool, thanks. Thanks, Misty. No worry. I went live last night on my first live. It was real fun. Same thing, talking about encounters, spirits, and whatnot. Check out my shorts. They're real funny. I mostly make memes on there. I'll see you in the next live or the next videos in the comment section. Thanks for the likes. And there goes the airplane. Now, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Yeti, skunk ape, those things. One would you come out in the woods and get scientists to get worked on? No. There are, for Sasquatch, there are different tribes. There are the nice ones that are up here once in a while. Then you got the ones down in the south area, like in Oregon, that are very aggressive. Then you got the ones up in BC. Sorry, that was a car going by in an airplane. This bike catches everything. It's really awesome. They want to keep to themselves. They are very curious. They know exactly what you're doing. They're not mind readers, like some people say. That's TV show lore. I hate that. Like the spirit boxes. I've gotten this close. Thing is that when I saw the big guy, my camera was facing him, but it wasn't on. I was getting ready to. I wasn't even looking for Bigfoot. I was actually looking at birds at the time, getting pictures of birds, and as always, nothing's on. I don't know where he is now. I haven't seen them in years. Oh, my area. Thought I heard one that last night, but I don't know if it was one of them. They do make. See, here's the thing too. When you hear them, it makes your body shake, which is really interesting to me. Something in their vocals, makes your. I had to plug in my gimbal. It was dying. Is that still on? Yeah, that's still on. I've gotten. I'm still trying to look for the one sound that I got from one of them. I'm trying to find it. One of these days I'll find it. It's either on one of these three recorders or it's on my tablet, which is recording, or which is charging right now. That tends to happen. Well, it's just like a bear. When you get a footage of a bear, it knows that machine's there. Even though it's hidden, that bear knows it's there because it hears it and smells it. Now, with them, with Bigfoot and Sasquatch, I have no idea how they know it's there. They probably do, they probably don't, they probably don't really care because they really don't. They don't care about us because they're a completely different species. I mean, you look at Neanderthals and what's the other one? And us. And we want to take them out for some reason. Certain cave people are not meant to be around each other. They want to destroy each other. I mean, look at Neanderthals. What's the other one? No, they're the same thing. Now, Bigfoot is actually an American word for Sasquatch. Sasquatch is a Native American word they call it. It just stuck. Bigfoot, the word Bigfoot, because of something happened to somebody that saw big feet, and it just kind of stuck. I just like the word Sasquatch a lot easier than Bigfoot sometimes, depending on what I'm talking about. Yeah, so you got yourself the Beast of Bray Road, which is another type of Bigfoot, but an aggressive one. What's another one? No, not a skinwalker. That's a changeling. Werewolf kind of thing. I don't know. Still puzzles me on that one. I hear frogs. Yeah, the word Bigfoot is American made because of someone that had that happen. Oh no, you're good. I can read just fine. It's hard to read because these things are keep covering the words. No, I can read you just fine. Let's see, hour and 55. Probably get off in about an hour or at the 2 hour mark. It's getting cold and let's see, battery's at 49%. Cool. Hope you hit that subscribe button. I have a video that I'm going to go through about these guys went out to a place and they had a flash of light that happened to them while they were filming and they couldn't figure out where it was coming from. But the guy turns around, does this, and there was a shadow that went right behind him and ran. No, your English is fine. Ugh. I just gotta work on it. Gotta get the motivation to work on it. Yeah, my phone's at 45%. Yeah, no problem, Third Eye. Thanks for hanging out, visiting, and liking. I'll put this live on the community tomorrow, so if you guys want to comment as well. Cool. Yeah, I post memes on my shorts. It gets more views than my regular videos. Remember to hit that notification thing so it tells you when I post something. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's only an hour and 47 minutes, so we'll see what goes on. Yeah, I gotta clean these recorders too. These things get dirty fast. Cool. What are you up to, Big Spooky? Catchy name. And it is getting cold. And clouds are coming in. Oh, nice. Are you investigating or just doing your thing? And no, these aren't eyes. They're just little lights that are over there. Yeah, that's a lot of history right there. Japan's haunted forest is really bizarre. It has to be a ley line. A very hard... Oh, nice. Podcast is a good way to get out there. I'm outside in my backyard talking about spirits, ghosts, UFOs, Bigfoot, and whatnot. I don't use spirit boxes. I don't care for them. No offense for anyone that does. Just don't care for them. All I use is my phone, my gimbal, my three recorders, my two EMF boxes, which they do work. So if a spirit or whatever touches this thing will light up. Just like it just did there. Nice. I've been an investigator for 8.5 years. I took a 2-year break, and now I'm back. Because I'm tired of seeing these fakes on YouTube and TikTok, especially TikTok lately. People just understand that what they're doing is they're pausing the video, moving stuff off the effects, and then pushing play. You know? Where are you investigating that? So far, I haven't heard anything. Do you know that you're dead? Who are you? Where are you? How did you die? Did you know that you're dead? Sometimes they don't. That was a car. That was loud. I'm hoping that was a car. Did you die of old age? Did you die of something happened to you? Do I know you? You know, that kind of thing. Never welcome them in your life. It's the one thing I learned. Don't do a Zach Baggins and fake your stuff. Gotta mention that name on this channel. Hey everyone that's new. Hope your night's going good. I'm not going to be on here for very long. We're almost at the 2 hour mark. I didn't want to stay up too late this time. I did a live last night. It was my first live. It was really good. It was fun. We caught something that howled last night, and I'm still trying to figure out what it was. You actually... Oh, nice. Yeah, we're around a lot. I'm up in the Washington area. Where are you at? I used to be part of a team, and then they moved. Oh, you're way down south from me. Oregon has a big history of spooks, especially Shanghai tunnels. Well, because they're... Oh, yeah. Some of them don't. Some do, and they don't want to know. They just want to live on their lives and not move on, especially some of them. The ones that I had in this house, they didn't want to move on. They wanted to haunt the house until I brought something home and they left for some reason. They knew they were dead. That's for sure. Yeah, you're about 6 hours from me. Oh, the neck. You can find me on my Facebook page. I think I have it on here. I can't remember. I've gone to many different places. I only go in local area. What was that? Cool. Yeah, just let me know. Oh yeah, it is. They might be something, but they're not bugging me anymore. Sometimes they'll move on. Sometimes they don't. They just move on to the next thing. Oh yeah. I've had my fair shares. I've seen stuff. Years ago, as a kid, I got hit by lightning not just once, but twice, but not at the same time. That would have sucked even more. And I think that's what started a lot of things. I got more active. Almost 2 hours. Yeah, Oregon. Have you done the Shanghai tunnels down there? That place is something. I've only been to Oregon 2 times in my life. I'll probably not go that way. The underground tour and see. Sorry, that was my foot hitting my table. Um, the underground tour. That's haunted in Seattle. while there was a group of people talking about stuff, my face went like this, and I could see an apparition walking the what do you call it? The place where they've been walking at. And I'm going, nobody saw that? How did nobody see that? But it's very well known for spirits. They're wandering around. It's a really cool place. I feel very, very small in that place because it's about like this. Where this my roof is right here. That's how small the tunnel is, or the underground tour is. Yeah, you get big spooky. You can find me on Facebook on this name. I have a, yeah. Oh, that spirit saw me look at it for sure, and it didn't care. It just wandered and just went back to where it came from. Once in a while. This is actually my second live. I went live yesterday because I got the notification from YouTube. Hey, you can go live on your phone. Yay! Which I need to look at real quick. Ooh, yep, it's almost at 40%. What was that? I'm a self-editor, so I don't need help editing stuff. I film with my phone, my tablet, and then I edit with my tablet. Sometimes my laptop helps. uh, some spirits can be. They'll come and they go. I don't know. That's the thing about science. They really don't understand why they're still here. Some do, some don't. Some explain that it's just in your mind. Airplane. Some spirits can be dormant. I mean, like the one in the movie Apparition. That movie was interesting. It introduced us to a spirit box that it should never be open. A Dybbuk box. Jewish thing. Yeah, that was an airplane. Dybbuk box is a trap box for bad spirits that shouldn't be around. That shouldn't be open at all. I know someone that had one and told him not to do it. And of course, yeah, a Dybbuk box is a Jewish demon catching box that should never be messed with. If you ever see one or find one at a garage sale or somewhere, there's only been known 5 in the United States, and they're all being taken care of at churches. I know for a fact they're a real thing because the one I saw, I didn't like the vibe of it. Then your life is not good. It will get out of the box, attach to you or whoever you're nearby. There's a movie called Apparition that will tell you why. Yes, they're bad spirits. They're not the ones you don't want around. It's usually the box itself is an item that the person had troubles with, this certain type of spirit, that it trapped it in it. And yeah, it's a good movie, but messed up at the same time. It is actually based off of a true event, too. Apparition. Good movie, though. It introduced the divot box in the weirdest way. Don't watch it at night, though. But let's see. We're at the 2 hour mark. 9 likes, not too bad. Good views, good lookers. People came and went. It's okay. It happens. But it's 1 o'clock in the morning, which I'm glad to do again. I will let people know when I go live again. Probably not tomorrow because I need to charge stuff. I need to edit stuff. Oh, Pakistan. Nice. Yeah, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I've been on for 2 hours. Second live for this channel. 2. Good chatting with everyone that's got the same experiences I've had and whatnot. Don't forget to check out some of the memes. They're real funny in the shorts. Some of them are meant for fakers. I do have in the description down below my recent video to check out. Put it in your sidebar. Watch after this live's done. Because once you're done with your live, it goes through a process of 2 days to go through everything. So once it's done, I'll put it in the community and so people can comment. It takes a while. I don't know why. So I don't want to be on here too long because I gotta charge stuff, put all my stuff away. Not too long. I got the notification last night, or not last night, day before, and they said it was going to take 2 days. It didn't. It barely took a day, and bam! I used my cell phone for my lives. I use a gimbal for my stand. I have a table in front of me, and then given a good, like the eyes. Oh yeah, I have a lot of stories. I like to go through these again because there's some that I need to hear. Yeah, you have to have a certain amount for cell phones. You have to have a certain amount. On tablets or PCs, you could go straight live. My first, yeah. Now I just got, yeah, the eyes windows. It does look like eyes. Someone was like this one, these two right here do look like eyes. If you put like, let's see, surprising my gimbal is actually, no, there's nothing over there. Yeah, like this one here looks like eyes. But I'm gonna get off here. Thanks for everyone that hangs out, chat. Don't forget to comment on videos, likes, and whatnot. Subscribe to my channel if you're brand new and whatnot. Yeah, exactly. It's like if one of these did this, blinks, I'd be like, wait a minute, that's not a light. That would have been funny. Yeah, as well. Yeah, I got the notification the next day said you're ready to be set up, and like, cool. I'll go live at night because it's the only time I could go live at nighttime because it's kind of neat, and I'm glad I did because I caught something last night howling, and everyone in chat heard it. There is a clip. I'll add it in the description here. I will be making a short film on it. But thanks everyone that coming by. I'm AJ Paranormal. I've been doing paranormal, Bigfoot, UFO for 8.5 years. I've had many experiences in my life. Hopefully, I see some of you guys back again for more lives and in the comment section. And remember, why be fake when you can be real? I'll see you guys in the fields. Thanks for coming by, everyone. Hanging out, chat, and whatnot. See you out there. Now, I just got to remember. Oh, there it is. Okay. That hands are cold.